Hi there, thanks for joining me back in the garage. We've got the 1 Series. It's got binding brakes on the back. Both the rear brake calipers are starting to stick. They won't retract properly. So new brake calipers, new brake pads. Let's fit them. We've been having issues with this wheels. The wheels have been getting burning hot, smelling, smoking, because these brakes are not retracting and they're holding the pads in. Let's get stuck in, get it sorted. We'll get the jack under, get it in the air. Got an axle stand, I'll just pop that underneath. Get that under the centre of the cross member there, just in case that'll stop it falling on us. This is a lovely caliper and comes in just under 40 quid. What an absolute bargain. I'll pop links in the description for it. And we've got the Brembo brake pads. There's the part number for this one. So this side has got the brake wear sensor that comes into the pad. We'll pop that out first. We'll just get the pliers in the back and just pull it out. There's one I did earlier. And then we can release that from there. Just tuck that out of the way for now. Okay, let's get this off then. So we need to just push that bracket in there and just pop it out. These little holes. There we go, that's rid of the little clamp there. I've got the 2 plugs at the back. Just pop those out. We've got 2 7mm Allen key. Just crack them off. Okay, before I go any further, I've got to release the brake pipe from the back. So you can see the brake pipe we've got here. I need to clamp it with the clamps to start with, so I'll just drop that in. Drop the clamp in there and trap it. And then just wind that up and that'll stop any fluid coming out. There we go, so that's that done. We need to now loosen off this, crack this off while the caliper's still in situ. Otherwise we'll never get it undone when it's off, it'd be really awkward. So this is a 14mm spanner. I'll just give it a little tap and you see that's loose now. That's where we want it to be. Enough. We'll undo the caliper. There's one and then there's one at the bottom as well. Okay, so they're both out. We'll grab hold of this, pull it towards us. And it should come out. Look, there we go. And like I say, this one has had it. This piston won't compress back. Put the grips on it, give it a squeeze. It is solid. Just, it won't go anywhere. Nothing happening. Okay, so we've got this new one. All looks the same. Looks nice. We can pull the plug out the back for where it's going to screw in. Got new caps on here as well, so we'll take the caps off of those. And now we can undo this completely. So we cracked it off. I just put the spanner on there just to hold it a second. Okay. And now we can just spin this off completely. Just whiz it round and it will come away. There we go. Out with the old, we'll get the new one. In with the new. We just drop that in and then wind it up. And then we'll just nip that up for now. And yeah, and the pipe's not twisted. That's going to go back in lovely. Got to be careful you haven't twisted the pipe up when we put it back in. This one looks like it's going to be fine. Okay. So let's give these one last, make sure there's no crap in there. They're clean as a whistle. Got his nice new Brembo brake pads. We clip that one into the piston. Like that. This one just drops in. You can grease them if you want, but I generally don't like to grease them. I like to have them float in nicely. Or put grease on there, you just get dust and dirt stuck to it. Okay, and then we just slide that back in again. Don't forget we've got the wear indicator just to clip in there as well, so we'll do that in a minute. Let's get this screwed back up again. Let's give them a quick whiz on the grinder, just clean them up. Right, we can drop those back through. Those in there, we'll just nip those up with a bar. Yep. Yep. We can take the clamp off the pipe. Pull that round, release that. That's his clamp off. We can make sure we do this up nicely now. I ain't got to go too mad with it. Just nip that up. There we go, like that. Like I say, checking for kinks in the pipe. Pipe looking nice. No mischief there. If there's plugs in, you can take the cap off that. We'll swap that for the other nipple off the other caliper because that's got the retainer on it for the sensor, which is we've got here. So that's coming round, and that is now going to slip in to the hole on the back of the pad. We've got the sensor now. And if your sensor's worn down and it's broken and you've got the warning light on, you've got a problem. I've got a video on how to reset it because it's not just a case of putting a new sensor on, you have to do a reset on the system. So yeah, I'll put a link in the description for that. But if your sensor like this one hasn't worn through and the light hasn't come on, happy days, pop it back in again. It's on a little spring clip and it goes into the brake pad. Little pliers on it. Like that, there it goes. So that's nicely clipped in now into the new brake pad. So we'll have the we'll have the nipple protector off of this one. I'll just undo that. Okay, so the new one is on an 8mm nipple, and the old one is on a 10mm. Just to be on the, oh, it's not, it's 9. It's 9. Telling porkies. I think we got a 9mm spanner. Okay, 9mm. Again, we'll pop that in there, and we'll undo that. And then we want that rubber off there, so I'll just peel that off. Pop that one all the way out. Stick that one through there. And have that back on again. Because obviously when we come to put that on, that's going to hold his sensor in place, but we need to bleed this up now. So what I'll do is, I've got my bleeding kit. You can use just a pipe if that's what you've got, but I'll just crack that off. Got my brake bleeder with its clip on it. You just pop that over the nipple, and then we'll just press the brake pedal a few times. We'll get some fluid coming out of it, and we can bleed it with the airline if we need to. You can see the fluid coming through the wire there. A few pumps, and then we'll lock that up. Just nip that up. We can pump this up and get this out, the piston out now. Looking good. I'll just release this again and just get a little bit more, a couple of more pumps on there. And we'll lock that up again. And that's just bleeding done. Pop that off. And we can pop us, that goes around there and clips over the top of that to hold that in place, like that. Beautiful. And last but not least, we'll have his clamp back on the front, the spring retainer, stop it rattling about. Just drop that in either side and push it in from the middle. Job's a good one. What I will do, I'll show you, I'll take this caliper apart, I'll put the airline on it and blow the, blow the piston out. That came out with some force, didn't it? Unfortunately, I lost the sound to this. My battery went flat in my microphone. But it did come out with a pop. And if I try and show you, we've got some corrosion on there, and that's why it was sticking in the caliper. If I just lift it up and see if I can clean it down a little bit, and I'll just show you the side, and you can see there's a little bit of rust just on the edge there. Yeah, there you go. Look, you see the corrosion on that. And then if I show you the inside the caliper as well, you can actually see where the seal is puckered, where it's been, the rust has sort of stuck to the seal and pulled it. We'll get that wheel back on again, but job's are good, and that is the caliper replaced. If this video's been of any use to you, then drop me a little thumbs up, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in another one. Thanks for watching.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. 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 Today's gonna be a good day.